Uh, hmm. It's loading here, just 1 minute. And here we go. Hello, guys. Good afternoon. Hello, people who follow us on YouTube. We are here for a new English immersion as every single Fridays afternoon. With me as a facilitator. So let me explain you a little bit of how Talk and Talk works overall. So Talk and Talk is a platform of languages where you can practice and you can learn different languages such as English, Spanish, Mandarin, French, Italian, Portuguese, and German, I think. Something that is important to point before starting is that it's not a regular class, an English class. So we are not gonna teach anything about grammatical part of the English. We just bring some subjects to talk about to create an real conversation and put in practice all of the English information that we have in our minds. So another important disclaimer is that I am not an English teacher, so I work in a different area. It's a We try to create a safe environment where we don't feel afraid about making mistakes because making mistakes is totally normal when we are learning something new, specifically a new language. Okay. And without further ado, let's start with our self presentation. We normally start with a self presentation, like a warm up before starting answering our today's subject questions. Okay, I'm going to start with you, Paula. Please introduce yourself to us, to the group.
Hi guys, my name is Paula. I am 44 years old. I live in Itu, a small city near São Paulo. And now I am a student of software development. And I have 2 cats and 2 dogs to take care, and my husband. In my free time, I like to watch movies or TV shows or playing casual games in my cell phone. I'm a coffee lover without sugar.
Thank you so much, Paula. I'm happy to see you here again in my Friday's immersion. Let's move on with you, Pedrito. Please introduce yourself to us.
So my name is Pedrito Souza. I am 36 years old. I live in Santa Maria, Rio Grande do Sul, born and raised here. I'm married and I have a daughter. She's 9 years old, and we have 2 cats too. I'm a DevOps engineer, and in my free time, I like to enjoy with my family, play some games with my daughter, go outside to a park, to a club, and enjoy the climate.
Thank you so much, Pedrito. Let's continue with you, please. Rafaela, go ahead. Introduce yourself to us.
Hi guys, my name is Rafaela. I'm 28, yeah, 28 years old. In my free time I like to swim. I like to go to the gym, and I like to study English too, but I need to study even more. And I think that's all.
Thank you so much, Rafaela. It's a pleasure to meet you because it's your first time here, so it's a pleasure. What about you, Joao? Please introduce yourself to us.
Okay. uh, I am 53 years old. I am software developer. I am married. Okay. I have 2 sons. I'm from Rio de Janeiro. Uh, I love read the books and I like watch a TV series. Okay. Oh, I study English because I work in the international company, like my colleagues before. I need to improve a lot. Oh God, and quickly. Thank you.
Thank you for being here, and all of you guys, you are doing well, and we are all here because we need to improve it. But we are in the right way, right? So let's move on. Please, Diogo, go ahead and introduce yourself to us.
Hi everyone, I'm Diogo Naga. I'm from São Paulo. I live in São Paulo. I have 41 years old. I'm in marriage. I have two boys. I'm working in insurance market. Actually, I'm working at AAG Insurance here in São Paulo. I'm here in Talking Talk since June this year. For me, it's a good experience for improving my skills, principally to talk, because it's for me it's the most important in this moment. Like I think João said, I work at a global company. It's in English essentially for my develop and new opportunities. I don't have free time because in my life, my work, it's complicated. But when I have it, I like to watch movie. I like series. Principally, I like so much to make a barbecue at weekends. For example, I'm cooking for dinner for heavy lunch. I'm working here in my home, and that's it. Thanks.
Thank you, Diogo. Finally, Juliano, you just joined us. Is it your first time here in Talk and Talk, or just with me as a host?
No, it's not my first time in Talk Talk and with you. I think with you it's my second time. I'll tell
Okay,
you
sorry,
that. Don't worry.
maybe if you open your camera, I will recognize you, but it's not mandatory, so no problem. So please go ahead, introduce yourself to us.
Good afternoon, guys. My name is Juliano. I am 21 years old. I study science and technology, and I live in São Bernardo do Campo. I like to work out in the gym, so I try go 2 or 3 days a week. And I like to read mangas, and I think that's all about me.
It's a pleasure to have you here, Juliano. And the last but not the least, me. Hello, guys. Good afternoon. For those who don't know me, my name is Christian Jimenez. I am from Bolivia. I am not from Brazil, but I currently live here in this beautiful country. I currently live in Curitiba, Paraná, and I've been working here for almost 1 year, but in Brazil for almost 2 years. I moved to Brazil in 2022 because of my job. I currently work in IT area as well, and I'm here as well because I need my English for trying to pursue that opportunity abroad. I would like to work in an English-speaking environment someday, and in an English-speaking working country as well. So that's why I'm here. In my free time, I really like to learn new languages. I am currently trying to learn French as well here in the platform because it's linked with my professional goals. I like to play volleyball and football when I have the opportunity. And I am married. I am 36, and I think that's it about me, guys. So we're gonna start with our today's subject. So I'm gonna split our room in two rooms. Today, we are gonna stay here in the main room. Pedrito, Rafaela, and Joao, okay? And in the other room will be Paula, Diogo, and Juliano, okay? So just let me create the second room. So I set Diogo to the other room, Paula to the other room, and Juliano. So choice someone to read the question if you want, or you can just do it randomly. And see you in about 45 or 40 minutes, okay? Enjoy your time, respect each other's time, and that's it, guys. See you in a couple of minutes. Okay, let's start with today's subject. As already said, I found this subject so interesting because here in Talk and Talk we have a group of people who are trying to learn French from scratch. So that's why I thought about this topic, and it's gonna be like interesting to know more about your perspective or your opinions. Okay, so let's start with the question number one. What specific skill do you want to learn and what draws you to it? I'm gonna start with you, Rafaela. Do you have any skill in mind that you would like to start learning, maybe in this month, in this year?
Yeah, now I'm trying to change my field, so I'm doing like a specialization, I think. So I need to learn how to work much better with a program. The name is Figma. So I know a little bit, but I need to know even more because my work gonna be, I think, mostly on this program. So that's what I want to learn more. About the what draws you to it, I didn't get it.
Maybe why you get interested about this skill, or
I
how,
see.
or what? Okay, you got
Thank you.
that? Did you get that?
Yeah,
Did you get
yeah,
that? Okay, so you are doing a career transition, as I understood.
yeah, yeah,
Okay, that's great. So do you want to become maybe a UX
yeah.
UI designer?
Uh-huh.
Okay, it's good to know. Yeah, my wife she's doing the same. Well, she's studying about web development, but
I see.
if it doesn't work, I'm gonna tell her to start studying things about UX UI.
Yeah,
It's a
my
good field for
Yeah,
working.
I think so. My first graduation is marketing, so I think it
Mm-hmm,
has many subjects like it's the same. So I think it was a great idea to make this
mm-hmm,
transition because it's not something that I don't know everything. So I know a little bit.
mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah, I think that it was a good choice. So good luck with that.
thank you.
What about you, Joao? Do you have in mind any other skills that you would like to start learning, maybe, or maybe do you already know a little bit of it and you just have want to boost it?
Yeah,
Okay.
oh, sorry.
New. To me, what specifically skill do you want? Do I? uh, do I want to learn? And what draws uh, I to it? Okay, machine learning. Because I am the software developer, then I am working in the multinational company. In my company, I have action in a specific area, uh, SAP. Then uh, machine learning or AI, both areas, two areas. I intended learn more because today has a big how many say I forget in Portuguese like in English. Yes, well, uh, yes, a big a big, big influence is better. Influence in society. Then uh, that's that thing is a good area for me. Okay, like that. Thank you.
Thank you, Joao. Sorry, I'm curious. For how long have you been working in this area? How many years have you been working in IT?
Oh, more than 10 years.
Years. Oh, it's
I
good to
I am
know.
senior. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's great
Okay.
to know. Okay, I think that Pedrito is not here with us. He said that he had to pick up on delivery. So, oh, Pedrito is there.
I'm back. I'm
Yeah.
back.
Okay, we are still in the first question. So, could you continue with your answer? So the question was about something, a new skill maybe that you are considering starting to learn, if you have something in mind.
Okay. Yes, I need to start to learn, I think, about the AI stuff and uh, how using some tools and in my in my current work too as a DevOps engineer is so important. And I'm start post graduation in this area.
Yeah, really good, really good. Well, uh, for me, right? Something that I am trying to learn, or maybe something that I am trying to enhance, it's my skills in testing. In IT area, testing is is crucial, I would say. Unfortunately, I didn't have I haven't have a lot of experience working with testing in my current company. We didn't write a lot of testing, so because of that I stopped doing it. But now that I did some I give some interviews the last month, I realized that I really had to learn how to do it in the right way, because if I want to find that opportunity abroad, I really need to learn it. So I am trying to learn it from the basis. So I downloaded some books. I am watching a lot of tutorials online, and I think that I improving, trying to improve it little by little. Obviously, it's gonna take a little bit longer, but I can take advantage that I already know how to write code. Now I have to combine it like with writing the test at the same time. So I am trying to learn TDD and trying to enhance that skill. That it would be a hard skill in my area. And that's it for me. Let's move on to the question number two. I'm gonna start with you, João. Okay. So the question number two goes like this: what are your short-term and long-term goals for this skill? If you already mentioned it, one skill, maybe if you have some long terms and short terms for that skill.
Well, I'm mute. Yes. Okay. Today, uh, short term, uh, I think about I earning earning no I am entering the course about this topic, okay? And the long goals, I think about I intend to do the master degree in this area, in this subject, because um, I work in this area in technology area, okay? But I need I need give I need get the new skills, but I need the certification. Yes, like that certification. Then I can you okay I can uh, started certification course. Okay, I think that after that master degree. Yes,
Okay,
that's
so
it.
your short term goal is getting a certification, and your
Yeah,
long
no,
term
no,
goal
short term.
is
Yes, short term certification
okay, and your long
the
term is
in long term and
MBA.
master degree. Yes, it's better.
Okay, an MBA. Okay,
I think
thank
about
you so
that.
much,
Yes.
Joao. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's move on with you, Pedrito. Tell me about your goals, your short-term goals and your long-term goals with that
That
skill that you
skill,
choose.
yeah. And for short term, I think is to learn the technical stuff uh, and realize how it works. And for long term, apply this in hands-on projects into my using my other skills and in my environment, work environment, for example.
Yeah, that's a good plan. In my case, guys, I would like to create my own project with TDD. TDD is a technique. It's in acronym, the acronym of the expression test-driven development. That is code that is written first the test and then the code. So I am trying to learn that technique, and well, my short term is creating my own project, my backend project, and try to work with my wife. She is trying to become a web developer, so we are gonna try to create a project together, just for practicing and for let her know how it's the flow of work in IT area. And my long term goal with TDD, it's applying to another job opportunity and being capable to pass that step, because the last interview that I had, that was for an company of Netherlands, I failed in the second round because I didn't have too much experience working with TDD. So my long-term goal will be pass that round, and use it as well in my current job. Maybe it's a good practice applying TDD nowadays. And I wanted to know from you, Rafaela, tell me about your short-term goals and your long-term goals with Figma or UX UI.
Yeah, my short term it's like to learn more techniques too, and try to make like big projects. And for a long term, it's like to have a great career, because I'm starting now, so I'm a little lost, I think, because we have many dots in this time, and sometimes I think we don't have many people to help us. Sometimes we have, and sometimes we don't have. So I'm trying to uh make me like uh, uh capable, even more capable to start this field. And the long term, it's like to have to my like my dream, my really goals, it's to work in a international company.
Yeah, sure. And you have an advantage now because you already know English, and you know IT with English. It's a perfect match in my personal
Yeah,
opinion. And
yeah,
I can feel you because at the beginning, when you start learning about IT or that area, it can be kind of confusing, and you can feel lost as well, because if you try to find some information on the internet, you will find a
yeah.
lot of information, and you can feel kind of lost. Maybe trying to find a good mentor could be a solution. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you with the time you will get used to
Correct.
study this kind of thing, this kind of technology. You know.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Rafaela. So let's move on to the question number 3. Pedrito, I'm gonna start with you. Okay. What resources, books, courses, videos can you find to help you learn this skill? What are the most popular resources that you normally use for learning, or you are planning to use for learning this new skill?
Yeah, now I'm doing starting a post graduation in this area uh, with remote classes and a lot of practices to do and stuff to other stuff to about the some case uh, and about the for the principal cloud environments using the AI and I'm thinking in the internet. On the internet, I can uh, take some research about this area so easily, and articles and some books maybe to understand. And with the Gen and I like ChatGPT, for example.
I wanted to know from you, Pedrito, do you prefer reading a book or maybe watching a guy on YouTube, Indian guy, resolving problems in real life? Do you prefer reading or maybe watching a tutorial?
I prefer practicing, doing hands-on projects to is more easy for me to learn and to improve my techniques.
Yeah, I like to watch tutorials as well, but sometimes the guy who is doing that, it makes it feel that it's easy, and when you try to do the same thing, it's not like that, you know. So it's that's
Yeah.
why I started reading books as well to do that combination of learning. What about you, Joao? What are the resources that you intend to use for achieving that goal, that is learning that new skill?
Okay. Yes. Okay. To me, help my learning these skills. Now, okay, for now, I think about this. I guess book is very useful to me because I have experience in development. Okay, then skills. Okay, after that, skills and the videos. Okay, in YouTube, or of course, yes, videos. But after that, I think about started talking about this subject with other persons, other people, because I need uh, I need uh, I need started my knowledges about the subject first. Okay, I need increase my knowledge. Okay, then I prefer books. After that course, after that video, after that change the experience or ideas other person. Uh, But in very important, that persons has experience in this area. Okay, I think about that. Thank you.
Yeah, exchanging the ideas with person in in your same area, it's so important. I have I never had, well, I had the opportunity to participate in different conferences, but nowadays recently I didn't have the opportunity. But I think that it's so important. As you already said, maybe with one person who has maybe more experience than you in a specific area, that could be really useful. Thank you so
Yes.
much, Joao.
Okay.
What about you, Rafaela? What are the resources that you like to use, or you are intending to use for achieving that, acknowledging that new skill?
Yeah, for now, I'm doing a post-graduation too, in this area, as a product designer. And I also have like I don't know how can I say, but I submit in a, it's like a course platform. So it's like a mini courses. So I have some certification in this course. And I also like to watch tutorial. For me, it's easier, even though sometimes it's like a puzzle. I have to work my mind a lot, but I like to try until I get it.
Maybe you wanted to say we have normally boot camps in IT area.
Yeah,
Did
boot
you? Oh,
camps.
okay, boot
Yeah.
camps.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Thank you.
it's common here, and I can feel you. Have you ever had the feeling that maybe you are following a tutorial online, and the guy or the girl who is leading the tutorial is starting like a calm, and suddenly he or she start doing different and more difficult things, and you say,
Yeah.
okay, it's not, it's not for me.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it looks like it's super easy, and then in the final of the video, I am like, oh no, I don't gonna do anymore.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's normal. So don't feel sad. Don't feel sad for that.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the question number. Well, in my case, guys, I prefer nowadays watching tutorials as well, practicing in boot camps as well, and I started reading books this year because I try to combine English with my studying. So English is something that I need to enhance as well if you want to find that opportunity. So I downloaded some books in English about the that specific skill, in this case TDD, and I read it out loud, and I try to write those examples as well in my own computer. And that's the way and the resources that I am most used to use. Let's move on to the question number 4. I want to start with you, Joao. Okay, the question number 4 goes like this: how much time can you realistically dedicate to practice each week in that new skill?
Well,
Sorry, I didn't hear.
nowadays,
Okay, go
nowadays,
ahead. Go ahead.
okay, yeah. Nowadays, realistically, maybe per week, maybe okay, 1 hour per day each week. Today, nowadays, I have a mentory this time. Okay.
Okay, got it. Thank you so much, Joao. What about you,
Okay.
Pedrito? How much time do you intend to give to this for learning this new skill?
Yeah, I try to to do something about 5 or 6 hours per week because when I have a little daughter and she needs my attention all the time. And this with this I think is more about that 5 6 hours per week.
Yeah, that's it. Maybe 1 hour per day or 6 hours, and you distribute that time maybe two or three one day, or do you prefer 1 hour per day or distribute in a different way?
It depends because for example today I can't uh, learn something, just work and go out for doing something else. And I try to compensate this for Saturday, for example, for more
Okay.
hours.
Mhm. Thank you so much, Pedrito. I completely agree with that part about your daughter. You have to be present there for her. So congratulations for that. Let's move on with you, Rafaela. How many time do you intend to invest for learning UI UX UI design?
Yeah, I'm trying to uh wait. Yeah, I'm trying to make like 2 hours per day because I'm not working right now, so I'm at home. So I'm trying to make like more intensive, but sometimes I don't want to turn it on my computer. And sometimes in other days I'm trying to study even more, like 2 hours or three. But per week, I don't know. I don't have like something like a goal thing to to reach. But I'm trying to focus in 1 hour per day and maximum three.
Thank you so much, Rafaela. So So guys, in my case, about TDD, I am trying to study it at least 1 hour each day from Monday to Friday, because I am trying to enhance my English as well. So I invest 1 hour for my English and another hour for French. So I don't have any more time for another thing. But I am trying to read at least 30 minutes about that book that I mentioned it about TDD, and then maybe read some articles and as well watch some video tutorials on YouTube. So let's move on to the question number six. Question number six, and I think that it's so interesting to know more from you guys. So I'm gonna start with you, Pedrito. Okay. How will you track, or how do you track uh, your progress? How do you celebrate your small achievements along the way of learning that new skill? What is that? How is that for you?
Let me see. My progress, I don't have a plan. For example, I just follow during the week my some free time I have, and when I accomplish something, I usually celebrate with a break into a day off, for example, of studies, and enjoy with my family outside and somewhere.
Yeah, I completely agreed with that part that you said, that sometimes it's kind of difficult to measure our own progress. I personally, the way that I measure that, it's maybe asking for one feedback, maybe from one colleague or for my brother. My brother works in IT area as well. He has a higher seniority than me. So sometimes I ask for a feedback from him. Another thing that I normally use for celebrating is as well celebrating with my wife. Maybe stop studying or stop doing things about that thing, you know. Maybe spending just time hanging out with my wife, maybe going out for an ice cream or watching a movie. That's the way that I celebrate my small achievements in this journey. And what about you, Rafaela? What do you think about this question?
So yeah, as Pedrito said, it's like it's hard to track our progress because even me, because I'm starting now, so for me it's even harder, I think. But for me, like to celebrate, it's like when I finished some course, when I gonna finish my post graduation in November, so I'm so happy too. And for me, it's like to hang out with my fiance and or free time or to go to the cinema, something like that to make my brain stop a little bit.
Yeah, that's great. And obviously, our brain needs some free time as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can feel you. What about you, Joao? What do you think, or what kind of insights can you bring to the table?
Okay,
Question number six.
six question. Okay, man. I think about. I will track in the subject. Uh, when I can uh, speak with a comfortable. Okay, speak to that subject to other person, other people with comfortable, comfortably. Then then I I can explain the concept, basic concepts. Okay, then I will realize about my progress level. Okay, Then about celebrating, oh, normal. I'm happy only that. Okay. Well, I will celebrate it when I can conclude a master degree. Oh, I okay, but before that, no. Oh, only happy. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, maybe because you are already senior in the area, so you already
Yes,
achieved a lot of things.
yes,
Maybe
yes,
you
yes.
already celebrated too much.
Yeah, yes, yes. Because when I achieve my goals, uh, to me, I need big goals because small goals. Oh, yes, they're good. Okay, well,
But
okay, like
maybe
that.
you sometimes you can celebrate with little things. For example,
Uh,
drinking a Coke. That's it. That's my celebration for my small achievement. Thank you so much, Joao. So let's
okay.
move on to the question number
Yeah.
7. I think that one will be the last one of our immersion. So I'm gonna start with you, Rafael. Okay. Who can you connect with mentors online, communities, friends for feedback and support? I think that maybe it's about who you consider it a good mentor or how you can connect with mentors. I think that's the question about.
Yeah. I when I started to study this area, I got one friend who helps me a lot about this field, and she sent me one website that I can I don't know if you guys already know about this. It's like a mentor site, so somebody is already senior or senior or Pleno, it's the same. It's Pleno too in English. I don't know.
Mid-level, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, mid level. So yeah, they like subscription there, and we can talk with them and they teach us many things and give us a lot of feedbacks when I did my portfolio and when I finished my resume, I sent to somebody who was senior, and in this site I made like a it's not a schedule. I I forgot how can I say. I I grabbed some time with them and I gave them my portfolio and my resume, and they checked and gave me a lot of feedbacks that I what I can improve. And for me it was really good because they of course they know even more than me, so that's how I did. And sometimes on LinkedIn also is good to grab to have feedbacks.
Do you think that having a good mentor is a bless?
Sorry.
Do you think that having a good mentor is a bless?
Yes, of course it is.
Yeah,
I
for
think
sure.
it is. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
great
Uh,
network.
uh-huh. I didn't know about that platform that you mentioned it. Maybe you can write this in the chat.
Yeah,
I got interested about it.
I'll try to find because it's like everybody around the world, so it's really nice.
Okay, thank you so much, Rafael. I'm gonna move on with you, Joao. What do you think about who can you connect with for a feedback and support? Do you have any mentor or maybe some friends with you share ideas, you share knowledge with?
Okay, nowadays, I don't know anyone in this area, okay? But I will try in contact with the communities. It's better because it has many people uh, for intended help us. I think about it's better start my contact with community online communities. Okay, I think about it's better to me.
Okay, so I know that you already have a lot of experience in that field. Have you ever mentored someone? Maybe you mentored one person?
In AI and machine learning, not. I have few classes in my post degree, okay,
Mhm.
but few years ago. Today I don't have contact. Okay,
Okay. Thank you
okay.
so much, Joao. What about you, Pedrito? What do you think about the question number 7?
Yeah, I had I did a boot camp for a few months ago uh, about cloud and multi-cloud environments. Is the cloud bootcamp, and this bootcamp has a mentor. Uh, now he's a Brazilian guy. Now he lives in at the US, and I'm usually try to reach up in some communities like Overflow, some kind of stuff, or maybe some tips with a friend's mine, talk about a project or something else.
Thank you so much, Pedrito. Have you ever mentored someone? Maybe some junior who started his or her career in your company, and it was on you mentoring that person. Have you had that experience?
For my career right now, I not had this opportunity yet.
Okay. And would you like to?
Yeah, maybe as like a trainee, an intern, or some like this.
Okay. Thank you so much, Pedrito. And guys, in my case, as I already said, I consider my brother as my mentor. He helped me a lot in even when I started my career, and even now that we work in the area. When I have some doubts or when I have some things maybe about new things that are in the market that I need to work in, I ask him, sorry, and he's always there for helping me. So, and in my personal opinion, it's so important having a good mentor, uh, because that mentor already suffered the things that you are suffering now, but he or she shows you the right way for starting or learning new things for achieving your goals. And that's it, guys. Welcome back, guys, from the other room. How was the conversation over there? I want to know from you, Paula. Tell me, how was the conversation in general in the other room?
Oh, so funny. Uh, the boys are very talking active, so this is very good because we don't se prender to to the the theme, to the subject, but it's so fun.
Briefly, tell me about one skill that you would like to learn from scratch, or maybe something that you are already learning. The question number one, some skill that you are learning or you intend to learn in this month or this year.
To me,
Yeah, for you, Paula.
English and Python. This I study
Oh,
now.
okay. Good luck with Python. I have never worked with Python, but I know that it's so cool. I wanted to know from you, Giuliano. Tell us about one skill that you are intending to learn, maybe from scratch, or maybe you just already started and you are trying to enhance that skill.
Um, for me, stay focused in English, keep studying a lot, to improve, and that's it. I want to learn other things like development, language development, like C sharp, things like that. But I am really, really focused and learn English. So that's it.
Do you think that knowing English will help you in learning C Sharp, JavaScript, and those kind of languages?
Yes, I think it all helped me because uh, I wanna work with development, so I think most of jobs about development, it's important to have English or something like that. And when I am developing in C Sharp and other language, all the codes are in English, you know. So I am using C Sharp and I write there console.writeLine. So this is English, you know. Console.readline. Everything is in English, so it can help me a lot.
That's it. I completely agree. English is a must in IT area. Thank you so much, Juliano. Finally, Diogo, how was the conversation over there?
So very good. Always, Paul and Julian is a very nice people. And that's it. It's a good topic for this immersion because many times we don't have about this.
Hmm.
We need to get it, to do many things all the time, but we don't think about what my focus, for my focus is now it's only English, like I said in many versions. But I study too about emotional control. It's important for me, I think.
Thank you so much, Diogo, for sharing your insights, your experience. And I wanted to know from you, Rafaela, because you told us that it's your first time in the platform in general. So I wanted to know how your experience was in your first immersion here with us. Can you share something, please?
Yeah, I like it so much. And this subject, it's really important for me in this moment because that's what I need to do. I need to know because sometimes we know where we wanna reach, but we don't know like the process. We don't know how to talk about it. So I think this subject was really important for me in this moment.
Thank you so much, Rafaela, and hope to see you in my next immersion. That's it for today, guys. I just sent you here the two. Okay, Pedrito, no problem. I just sent you here two links. The first one is the survey link where you can write your comments and you can suggest maybe some topics that you would like to talk about. And it's so useful for me to improve my performance as a host, as a facilitator here in the platform, and as well to improve your experience in the platform or in general. And the second one is my LinkedIn account. So if you want to reach me out over there, I will be happy to accept your contact request. And that's it for today, guys. Have a good weekend. And I hope to see you the next Friday. Bye bye, and have a good weekend.
Bye bye.
Bye